What's up guys, Adam here, and in this video I'm going to be bringing you my full review of the LG G5. Now this has been one of my favourite flagship smartphones going right back to the G2, and this year they've really stepped it up with a brand new, unique modular design. Now you can get various different hardware components to this, and the idea is that you can upgrade and modify the hardware without replacing the entire phone. And for all intensive purposes, I love the idea. Now I haven't tried any of the separate units like the DAC unit from Bang & Olufsen or the camera unit, but I do actually really like the idea. The only problem I've got with it is I don't think they've implemented it in terms of hardware in the best way that they could have done, and it has some negative effects on the overall build quality, which LG have really put some effort into this new metal chassis. But as you can see, it kind of just takes away from the lines a little bit. Things don't match up exactly as they should do, and it all just feels a little bit cheap, to be honest, when the actual smartphone itself feels very, very nice in the hand, and it actually feels like a premium unit. So it's a bit of a shame to take away from this beautiful looking phone with that slight little negative point in terms of the modular bit at the bottom, but all in all I like the idea. Now next up, we've still got a fingerprint sensor and the standby on off button on the back. And the thing I like about this fingerprint sensor is not the location, because I'd prefer that to be round on the front where normally the home button would be, but I like the fact that you can simply just touch it very, very lightly and it will automatically turn on the phone and unlock it, and it's extremely accurate, right up there with the Galaxy S7 and also the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus. Now like I said, LG have really put some effort into the hardware in terms of the way that this phone looks and feels, and it's not slippery in the hand, it's very, very comfortable to hold. Even the buttons on the side are very, very tactile, and I think all in all it's a very beautiful phone. Round on the bottom we've got that brand new USB-C port, and even the finish of the outside of that and also the speaker housing as well is really nicely finished, and the speaker itself is actually fairly decent. We've also got a micro SD card slot alongside the SIM, and we can take up to a 200GB storage card in there, in addition to the 32GB that's already on board. Now let's take a look at the camera, or rather the cameras should I say, on this one, because this has two cameras. It's got a 16 megapixel camera f1.8 and also an 8 megapixel camera f2.4, along with laser autofocus, 3-axis optical image stabilization, a dual LED flash, and overall the camera on this is right up there again with all of the other flagships that are out there on the market today. This can also record in 4K video, which is fantastic, and round on the front we've got a 5 megapixel camera and also the ability to do 1080p with that front facing camera as well. Now the actual cameras on the back, I love the idea. They've implemented the two cameras with the two different optical ranges, so you don't have to zoom using a crop in order to actually zoom into the subject, and you still keep all of the quality of the image itself. And this is a great idea, and as far as I'm aware it's fairly unique to LG at this moment in time, although I'm sure a lot of people are going to copy this in the future, because I think it's definitely the future of smartphone cameras. We really need the ability to zoom optically without losing any of the quality of the image by taking a crop on that fairly small sensor. The software for the camera, fantastic. It's got all of the modes you would expect, full manual mode, loads of HDR modes, and all in all a very, very good implementation from LG of the camera. Now onto performance, and this thing absolutely flies. It's blisteringly fast. 2288 on the single core, 5128 on the multi-core, and you're going to have no problems with performance regardless of what kind of thing you're actually trying to undertake. It's got the Qualcomm Snapdragon 820, and this thing flies with 4GB of RAM. Now another great thing about having that really fast Snapdragon CPU is that it's also got Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0. So not only do you get a 2800 mAh battery with this, which easily lasts a full day now with the software that LG have got on board, but it also means you can charge from 0 to 80% in 30 minutes, which is fantastic. Now the screen, I love this screen. 1440 by 2560, giving you a 554 ppi pixel density. This thing is stunning. The viewing angles on this are absolutely phenomenal as well. You can literally turn this thing on its side and you can still read the screen. And then to top it off, we've also got the low power output on the screen as well, so you can get some basic information such as the time, the date, and also some basic notifications as well. And I really like the idea that that stays on all the time. All in all, I'm very impressed with the LG G5. To be honest with you, if I had to have only one Android smartphone, it's quite possible that it would be the LG G5. It's beautiful, it's fast. I also like the fact that the software is not bloated in any way whatsoever. When I did the first Android upgrade on this, and it tells you how many applications it's upgrading during that process, the number was about 22. Normally it's about 80 or 90 or something like that on a Samsung device, for example, but this thing has got no bulk to it at all. It means the operating system is nice and clean, the phone absolutely flies, and I really enjoy using it. It's a shame they couldn't come up with a better idea in terms of the modular design, because I love that as well, but I'm sure they will do moving forward. All in all, highly recommend the LG G5. It's a great phone.